A very good morning to you students. This is the last module of the chapter 7 Law of Returns, and today we are going to discuss the stages of operation and the decision to produce in case of law of variable proportion. We know now that there are three stages. Stages of increasing return, stage 1, stage 2, stage of decreasing returns, and the last one is stage 3, that is stage of negative return. Out of the three stages, a producer will never like to operate in the stage 3 because it is the stage of negative returns where MP becomes negative and PP starts falling. So whenever we want to see that what is the decision regarding that in what stage will the producer produce, okay, whenever we want to see that there are three stages and the producer needs to decide in which stage he will produce, what he will do is he will try to eliminate the stages and then select a answer. Okay, so the way to reach on a judgment is by eliminating the options. Okay, you eliminate the other stages and then you reach the actual stage in which a producer will operate. So no producer will operate in stage 3. Why? We all know. Please watch the video of the stages where I have explained the law of variable proportions. You'll get to know the three stages: stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3. Okay, so you watch that video. Okay, so no producer will operate in stage 3. Why? A producer will not operate in stage 3 because the MP, marginal product, that is the addition to total product, becomes negative. It means that whatever labor he is adding, it is not helping with the production level. Okay, at the third stage what happens, the fixed factor is fully utilized and any more addition in labor will only lead to less of total product. Okay, प्रोडक्शन इतनी ज्यादा बढ़ चुकी है, लैंड पूरी तरीके से यूटिलाइज्ड है. वी आर टेकिंग द एग्जांपल ऑफ लैंड हियर. लैंड पूरी तरीके से यूटिलाइज्ड है और उसके ऊपर एक और लेबर इज लीडिंग टू ओवर क्राउडिंग ऑफ लेबर. अगर हम उस पे एक और लेबर ऐड करते हैं तो दैट इज द केस ऑफ ओवर क्राउडिंग ऑफ लेबर. लेबर ज्यादा हो गए हैं एंड the MP means that the addition to the total product, the additional total product is becoming negative. We are not adding anything to the total product and the total product also decreases. Okay, rational producer will not operate in stage 1. Why they will not operate in stage 1? Now stage 1 is supposed to be the stage of increasing returns. So why will a producer not operate in stage 1 when it is a stage of increasing returns? Take an example. Suppose in a field of land 20 labor can work. Okay. Suppose in a field of land 20 labor can work. Until now I have only employed 4 to 5 workers. Okay. In a piece of land 20 labor can work and I have only employed 4 to 5 workers. So the fixed factor right now is underutilized. In this case, the fixed factor is underutilized. I have not properly utilized the land factor. Okay, my fixed factor or the land is underutilized and I will never want to operate in an underutilized state. Okay, in stage 1, they will not operate because fixed factor is underutilized. Now the total product is increasing at an increasing rate. Marginal product is increasing, but it hasn't reached, the total product hasn't reached the maximum stage yet. Okay, the fixed factor is still underutilized. So the producer will not operate in stage 1. They will not cease the production in stage 1 because the fixed factor is still to be utilized. It is underutilized. Total product hasn't reached the maximum yet. Okay. So now there are three stages. Okay, we have striked the stage 3. Stage 3 is said to be an absurd stage. Okay, it's a very absurd kind of stage. Stage 1 also we have striked off. Why? Because the fixed factor is not fully utilized. So that leaves me with the stage second, and a producer will operate in stage second. Why? Because his fixed factor will be fully utilized. In the stage 2, the total product is the maximum. It means that land is being fully utilized. The fixed factor is being fully utilized. Okay, in stage 2, a producer will like to operate in stage 2. Why? Because total product is maximum, or you can say that the fixed factor, the land, is totally utilized. It means, I gave the example, on a piece of land I can employ 20 workers. So those 20 workers are working and giving the maximum production. That is why total product is maximum in case of stage second. So for a rational producer, for an intelligent producer, the stage in which he will like to operate is the stage second, because in this stage the fixed factor will become fully utilized and the total product addition, the addition to the marginal product, okay, the total product will be the maximum. Thank you students, that's all for today. Law of returns chapter is over. In the next video we are going to start with the concept of cost and revenue.